Welcome to Newayva. My name is Peter Kotman. I am the architect of the Codenertia framework, which the Newayva technology is based upon. Newayva is an innovative startup company. We just started about 6 months ago or so. Our vision is to make develop software cheaper and easier. Programming is expensive. It is hard to write and maintain good code. Often when writing an application, in particular a bigger application, there are major elements that you find out later that you could have done better or different. Or technology itself has changed. Our idea is to be able to describe to the computer what the common patterns are in a clear, concise way. Make it so that these patterns can be quickly and easily modified or swapped out, and reduce the cost of development as well as maintenance or technical debt. The goal is to streamline many of these redundant programming tasks. How we do this is simple. We are going to provide a development team a set of tools to be able to teach the computer how to program itself. And this will remove so many of the redundant tasks we just talked about. We have our Codenertia framework, patent pending, and that's made up of 3 principal components which make us distinct. The first is SAAP, or the Service Area Architecture Pattern. It's a much more streamlined version of Solid. It takes much less effort to implement. You can do it more incrementally, and also it takes less of a level of expertise to be able to execute. So it's much more accessible, it's more readable, it's more writable, and very important, it's much more traceable for those that have had issues in the past with injection frameworks. The second is Purple. Purple is the polymorphic relational path language. It hooks into pretty much everything inside of our framework. It is a query language that allows you to look at various disparate data sources of your choosing, and it allows you to query them to be able to connect them together in a much more logical and succinct manner. So you can compare database data sources to web service data sources, reflective algorithms against .NET assemblies themselves, or file systems, and it really doesn't matter as far as that. This leads us to our genetic framework, DNA and RNA, which allows for an organic programming experience. Our genetic framework is based on the human DNA and RNA itself, and mimics a lot of the functionality that takes place there. This really concludes our introduction to the Codenertia framework and what it's going to do. I hope that you found it informative, and I wish that you'd stay tuned for the up and coming videos which should be up shortly. Welcome to Newayva.